Good morning, everybody. As you can see, the sun is super bright this morning. It's gonna be nice today, though, like 70 degrees, which is quite warm for this time of year. Gonna take advantage of it, get the RV washed. We did have freezing weather on Friday night, Saturday night, both. Actually, we got frost, but we did have a little bit of a frozen water at the filter, so we are going to have to fast track our winterizing and get that situated. We have some nice weather to do that, so get that all cleaned up for the winter and move along. Tonight we're canning more beets, another 150 pounds of them, which is amazing. It'll take tonight and tomorrow night probably. Smoking some more peppers this afternoon. Like, all the things are happening, all the things. Can you guys feel it? Because Mercury went retrograde today, or goes retrograde like about now, or goes forward, sorry. So that will start moving forward. We still have the shadow for until the 3rd, I think it is, the 3rd or the 4th of November. But should feel some definite movement forward. Sure feel it around here. So let's see what the cards have for us today. And if you didn't see it, my little happy Monday morning video, I got a new mug this weekend, so check out that video. Love it. Interesting card. I say that every time. All right. So the message for today is overflow, overwhelm, and plenty, which go hand in hand, and it's about mindset, really. The number is 43, so those that are, I know several of you out there into numbers, that does reduce to a 7, so it's a 7. And the picture is really interesting on here. There's lots of energy in the picture. It's really, really cool. Of course, the picture will be up for you guys to look at. And as always, in the Discord server channel, we'll have that in there for you, and so you can read all of it. Let's see what the book has to say about this. But generally speaking, the idea that overwhelm and plenty come hand in hand. The difference in what definition or what word you choose to use is, yes, your definition of each, but also your mindset around abundance and what you think and what your version of plenty versus overwhelm really is. If you feel overwhelmed because you don't have the mindset of abundance in all things, not just, like, I think abundance gets kind of trapped up in this idea of money, and it's not about money. It's about abundance of everything. And sometimes, yes, sometimes the universe does give us an abundance of what we consider problems, and really isn't. It's just lessons. So yeah, do we all like to have an abundance of lessons all at one time? No. Fly. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I have an abundance of flies. Let me tell you, they've been a challenge. But what can you do about it? Nothing. I mean, we live on a farm, and it's October. The flies are annoyed at everything. So sorry about the fly intrusion, but that really proves my point. It's like you have an abundance of all sorts of things, and all of it you can choose to view as a problem or as a lesson or as a blessing. And it's about the mindset of what direction you take with that. So is it always easy? No, it's really, really not. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. But another trap in the whole mindset game is it never goes away. We still have our human brain, and we have to work to make sure it stays in line. It just is the way it is. So just, you could be the most advanced mindset worker out there. You could like have everything mastered, and you're still going to have those thoughts roll through. It's up to you to choose the thoughts you would like to think about any circumstance. And that's the bottom line. No matter how good at all your meditation you get, no matter how good you get at all of your mindset, still gonna have those thoughts. That's normal. Like, if you didn't have those thoughts, I would be more concerned for you than if not, because they should be there. You're human. The amazing thing is that we get to choose which ones we want to listen to. So, if you want to listen to the grumble grumbles and you want to listen to the oh woe is me voice, that's your choice. You can. But you're not going to get anywhere with that. So, if you can have the choice to see a problem as abundance, as a gift, as a challenge to learn something new, then you get to move forward. But until you do that, you will just be stuck in that victim mode. And that doesn't grow us at all. It just keeps us small. So that is my sort of not so short version of the difference between abundance and overwhelm. So let's see what the book has to say, just the first sentence or so. So many good things are headed your way or are already occurring in your life right now. Yet you may be thinking that you're not possible, or that they are not possible, or you're not worthy of them. Abundance is everyone's natural state before we project our restrictions on it. Defining what it means, who has it, who gets it, and so forth. Right now, take yourself out of your conditioning and look at your life through the eyes of plenty. There is much more beauty and love, opportunities and divine synchronicities destined to support your dreams abound and are lined up for you. Yet it's sometimes difficult to discern it all because you're bombarded with too much information and stimulation, distracting you from the truth that all is well. And another thing that's mentioned here is empathy overload. And that's interesting because it's not the first time I've heard that term, and I think, and I heard it in reference to compassion fatigue, and I think all of us are suffering from that right now also, just because of what the world is like. So there is something to be said for being truly overwhelmed in the energetics of empathy and compassion, and even feeling guilt if you're not having a hard time, and a lot of people are. So again, that is where you get to really look at your thoughts and consider what it is you want to project into the world and what you want to create in your life and what you want to feel. We always come back to feeling. If you're really struggling with the overwhelm of the empathy and the compassion and just all of that, the best thing you can do is just take a time out and actually do some grounding, some shielding, and really focus on getting back into yourself and cutting off some of those energetic ties that are around you, because they're just distracting you. So there is that concept of overwhelm also, and it can happen, and it does happen, especially when we're just completely bombarded like we have been for so long now with so many different things. So consider that too. I know this is kind of a rambly one. I don't know. It's Monday. I'm half awake, I guess. That's the problem. Have to learn what your boundaries are around it, and learn what your victim mentality is around it, and learn what is other people's crap. Get rid of other people's crap. Get clear on what's yours, and get clear on your thoughts and feelings that you want to be living in that don't go into the victim mentality. There you go, guys. Guys, have a great day. I will see you tomorrow.